to the sight sex. Leave the fire and the roof style stuff. On the grind like we're chasing the stars. From Millmore to Du Valley, we've come so far. Talk about legends, yeah, we know the score. Ronnie and Bobby, we remember you more. From the highs of the Wembley fight to losing our trousers, still we ignite. Red and white with the pride, we're never gonna bow. Fighting like middlemen, hear the roar now. We're middlemen, we stand up tall. Through ups and downs, we give it all.
Hi there, it's just Tom here, giving you an aftermatch report on behalf of KB Terrace Talk podcast. So if you've not heard of KB Terrace Talk, where have you been? So like this video, share, and more importantly subscribe for some amazing content, not just about Rotherham United, but about the pyramid itself, the 92. Right, on to the game. Northampton 1, Rotherham 2. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. It's an away win, and I don't care how well we play when we're away, as long as we get something from games. That's all I'm interested in, and luckily today we have done. 1-0 down at the break via a penalty, which Hoskins put away. It was never ever a penalty, but whatever, we won the game, so good. That's good. Second half, I think Hammy once again would have been sweating, because I firmly believe had we have lost that, he would have gone. Thankfully we've won it and he keeps his job. I think bringing on Hugel was key. He assisted Rafs for the goal, which is good, excellent. And then finally we've scored a free kick. I can't remember the last time we scored a free kick. And as our head man Lee Bush predicted on Twitter moments before, it went in, and it was a good free kick. And we went on to see the game out. 3 points away from home against not a bad team positionally in the table, but look, an away win is an away win. And I've said I'm not going to shave until we win back-to-back away wins. So don't let me down, because this is starting to annoy me a little bit. So once again, that's Tom reporting for KB Terrace Talk. Like, share, subscribe for some amazing content. We've also got new shows coming in the future as well. Thanks.
Good evening or good afternoon. This is David Besley, or Bez, reporting for KB Terrace Talk. Reporting on a good Rotherham United win. Northampton Town 1, Rotherham United 2. There's the ground there, look. So been today to the ground. Well, I suppose it were a case of two halves. First half, Rotherham were poor, dull, didn't really get going, not really sure what they were trying to do. I thought Sheriff really struggled up top by himself, and I think I said before the game actually that when the team lineups were made, I was concerned about Sheriff. You know, young 19-year-old lad, to lead the line is quite a big job, and I felt that he was going to struggle, and I think he did. To be fair, I thought first half, although Rotherham were poor, I don't think they're all like the game. I don't think they deserve to be winning. I thought it was a penalty. Like the decision was right in front of us. You know, he actually trips him. It's just a simple trip. Like, it's a very soft trip, but it is a penalty in my opinion. So I personally had no complaints with the penalty. Obviously Hoskins, ex-Miller, tucks it away well. But second half, Rotherham were excellent. Now, I do think, and I'm going to give some praise to the manager and the coaching staff, but I do think that Northampton were really poor, really struggled. They're a team who will definitely finish near the bottom. I don't think they'll go down, but they will finish near the bottom. What today's kind of taught me, and not taught me, I kind of knew this already, Rotherham definitely have the quality to be a lot better, a lot higher up in the league. You know, they've dominated the second half. It's pressure after pressure after pressure. They've not just lumped balls into the box. They've played good football. They've got it out wide. They've got ball into the box, as in passing rather than just lumping it in. I thought they were excellent. One thing I would say is, although they had a lot of shots, like at the stats, I think they've had 11, 12 shots, they've only really had a couple on target, which is the concern. But I think that'll come. I do think that'll come. The subs, to be fair to Hampshire, I think he's got all the subs correct. Nombe, we all know how good Nombe is. Playing a long ball into the corners, Nombe were chasing every ball, that made a massive difference. Jordan Hugo, I thought he were excellent. He won every header. He also won the header for the first goal. He flicked it across for Rafterty to put in. So you've got to give credit to Jordan Hugo, to fair play. And I think it was a deserved 2-1 win. Even Spence, Spence came on. He was good as well. Excellent. For me, man at match, got to be Josh Benson. Not just because of his free kick. I think he was trying to get involved, trying to get creative. The issue was, the first half, he looked like he was playing more left wing. Well, that's not his position. He's not going to create anything from out there at left wing. So he needs to play more centrally. And I think second half he did play more centrally. I do think, I don't know if James was injured, but I actually thought that Powell at left wing back did okay, to be fair to him. He kept getting down that line, he kept getting crosses in. I actually think he did quite a good job. Excellent second half, fully deserved win. I think you've got to praise Hampshire. Obviously I've been one of his biggest critics, but today he's got the substitutions right, so fair play to him. And the free kick, just lastly, when we got given the foul, we said, me and my friend who I was with the game with, we thought, this could be in this. He nearly scored at Mansfield, and the free kick was superb. Over the wall, into almost the bottom corner, absolutely superb. So thankfully, for once, we're actually praising the team, we're praising the manager, and it's a win. It's a great win for Rotherham United. Hopefully this is like a building block and we can progress from here. So, David Besley reporting for KV Terrace Talk, Northampton Town 1, Rotherham United 2. Please like, subscribe, all that, and we'll see you on Monday for Miller's Monday. Cheers.
My thoughts on game. First half, we started well, should have had a couple. Before referee decided he wanted to spoil game and just award a penalty for nothing. Second half, I thought the switch to put Powell left wing back was a bit strange at first, but it seemed to help a lot. Got a lot more width. Good finish from Rafterty. But that last 30 minutes we deserved to win it, and the free kick from Benson was just unbelievable, top class from a brilliant player if he can stay fit. And it's a big welcome 3 points, especially on road. Hopefully we can get that monkey off his back now and kick on. Credit to Hampshire for his changes, they seem to help. Good to see Sam Nombe back. He pulled the defenders wide, gives us a bit more freedom. And hopefully we can kick on now and get a few more wins away from home. Big game against Leighton Orient next week because they're busy battering Donny at minute. But overall, brilliant 3 points and a fully deserved 3 points, especially on that last half an hour.
Good afternoon, Millers fans. And away win, come on! Well, before we get into that, I'd like to say, don't think it's a penalty. Can see why that referee's been stuck in the VAR room for 2 years. There's about 4 players in the way. But once again, should we be allowing players into that position? No. I think overall, our defence still needs to step up their game. And I'm going to cover this on Monday Night Millers. The yellow cards on Jules, totting up now, aren't they? Anyway, to the positives. 1-0 down, 2-1 up. Great comeback from the Millers. I feel like definitely first half, Sheriff struggled up front on his own. Second half, Hugo comes on and we go to a two-man striker formation and we do so much better. And then obviously Nombi comes on as well to get some vital minutes in his legs. Some more positives there. Nombi back, brilliant. So glad to see him on the pitch. He chases everything down, so it's just good to see that energy. He's a different kind of striker to Hugo. Hugo's obviously like more of a target man, wins those headers, gets the ball knocked down like the goal, knocks that ball down. Good first goal, and then obviously the free kick from Benson, fantastic. Deserved it. I feel like we deserved it. And that's credit that those substitutions have come at the right time for a change for Matt Hamshaw. Got to give him credit, and we deserve that victory. 2-1 win, and my man of the match, and I'm going to give it to Benson. I think he's coming out of his shell a little bit. You know, there was queries about injuries at other clubs when he joined us, but he's showing that he does have that quality. And I think if we can keep him fit, I think we can push on now. I think these results, we can start pushing on now. And got Leyton Orient at home. But anyway, come on, Millers. 2-1 win. See you all on Monday night, Millers, 8 p.m. Be there. Up the Millers!
Welcome to KB Terrace Talk, and we're talking about a fantastic away victory for Rotherham United. Get up there, you Millers. Get up there, mush. Absolutely buzzing. The sun is shining. It's my son's birthday, and Donny got absolutely spanked by Leyton Orient. So I'm buzzing, and we're coming for Donny. We'll definitely finish above them bloody Muppets. Absolutely brilliant. So Rotherham United onto the game. Penalty, never a penalty. Premiership ref, that's what you get, unfortunately. Just a slight touch and he's gone down. He's got the penalty. They've took the penalty, scored the penalty, took the penalty well as well. And then after that, I thought the game was just two poor sides, very poor. We were probably the better side for sort of 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Then when they scored, it just went into a nothing of a game, and I thought this could drift out. But I said at half time, we have got way better players than Northampton Town, way better. So if he sorts it out at half time, gets into them, and we come out second half on the front foot, we will beat these. And that is exactly what we did. So massive credit to Matt Hamshaw. I thought his subs were fantastic. Playing Powell at wing back, I never saw that, I'll be honest. I thought, God, what is he doing here? Here we go again. But Powell played well there, and he got crosses in. I thought Benson was man of the match for me by a country mile. There's a reason why he's played in the Premiership. Absolutely head and shoulders above anybody on the pitch. He's probably League One's best midfielder, and if we can keep him fit, he's going to be such an asset. Same with Sam Nombe coming back, that's a massive plus. I thought Jordan Hugo, when he comes on, my boy, drops that header down into the path of Rafterty and he scores. No other player can do that. Sheriff would have probably headed that into row Z, but Hugo showed his culture and the reason why he's played at the very, very top and most of his career in the Championship, just cushioning it down and off Rafterty pops. And then the free kick, I mean, I called it, bit like I called Atete's injury before Paul Davis. I called the goal before it happened, so call me Odina. Absolute Beckham-esque. Straight in, and I did call it. The guy's got so much quality, it is unbelievable. I thought Keon Spence, like I said, he come on, I thought he was quality as well. That's going to be a selection headache, because I think you've got to try and get him in the team somewhere, because he looks a real player. And yeah, I'm just so buzzing that we've won, and we've just got to now take this on and move forward and get out of that bottom three, because we shouldn't be down there with the players we've got.
We really shouldn't, and I think we can push up that table, and we should be at the top end of the table. There's no question about that. But praise Matt Amshaw. I mean, I've been critical of him. I've called him big boy, I've called him this and that, and today he's pulled my pants down. He's produced, and I'm so happy. I'm happy to say that. I'm not like the cult that went to games wanting us to lose because Steve Evans was manager. I'm not manager FC. I support Rotherham United. I love this football club. I've supported it since I was 4 years old, and my dad took me to Millmore to watch us against Leyton Orient. I supported us in Sheffield when I was the only Rotherham United fan in school, because I lived in Sheffield. Everybody supported Sheffield Wednesday because there was a good team back then. So I want this football club to win. I'm so buzzing that we've won. It's my son's birthday, as I've said, so I'm going to celebrate with him tomorrow, and I'm just absolutely over the moon that we've actually won today. And I'm sick of being negative, honestly, and the cult come on saying, oh, Bushy, you'll be unhappy. No, I'm not unhappy. I'm far from unhappy. I'm really happy. Do you think I want my team to be losing and negative, and it gets my mental health down, that every time I'm coming onto a podcast and it's always negative and it's always this? I didn't set the podcast up for that, and that's why I've done a new sort of section to try and bring a bit of positivity, get real fans on that can explain why they fell in love with Rotherham United, the first game, the best team that they've watched. So all of that, that's what I care about. I care about this football club. So if fans want to have a go at me and I don't even know you, it's embarrassing. Just enjoy the win, enjoy your Saturday night, and up them Millers!
To the sex, leave the fire and the roof style stuff. I said, grind like we're chasing the stars. From Millmore to Du Valley, we've come so far. Talk about legends, yeah, we know the score. Ronnie and Bobby, we remember you more. From the highs of the Wembley fight to losing our trousers, still we ignite. Red and white with the pride, we're never gonna bow. Fighting like middlemen, hear the roar now. We're middlemen, we stand up tall. Through ups and downs, we give it all.